Alex, there's a specific feeling you get on a Wednesday. It's like you're standing on top of a hill. You can look back at the beginning of the week, and you can see the weekend just ahead on the horizon.
That's a very poetic way to describe it, but I know exactly what you mean. Wednesday is hump day. Once you're over the hump, you start dreaming about Saturday and Sunday. I was just thinking about what I might do this weekend.
Me too. It's the perfect little daydream to get you through the rest of the work week. And it made me think, this is a conversation that happens in every office, every school, every group of friends around the world at the end of the week.
It absolutely is. And that makes it our perfect topic for today. Instead of a formal introduction, we're just going to continue this conversation. We're going to talk all about weekend plans. We'll show you how to ask, how to answer, and the specific grammar and vocabulary you need to do it naturally.
This will be so useful. So let's start with the most basic part. How do we ask someone about their plans?
There are a few common ways, each with a slightly different level of formality. The most direct and simple question is, what are your plans for the weekend?
That's clear and easy. I hear that one a lot. What's another common one?
A slightly more casual version is, do you have any plans for the weekend? This is a yes or no question, so it's a very gentle way to start the conversation.
Okay. And what about for friends? If I'm texting a friend, I probably wouldn't be so formal.
In a casual situation, you might use something much more relaxed, like, what are you up to this weekend? Or even just, anything fun this weekend? Up to is a very common phrasal verb that just means doing.
I like that one. What are you up to this weekend? It sounds very friendly. So, let me ask you, Alex, what are your plans for this weekend?
Now we get to the most important part of this lesson, the grammar. When we talk about future plans, there are three main forms we use. Your answer to my question will probably use one of them. So, I'll ask you first, Mia. What are you doing this weekend?
Well, my weekend is actually pretty busy. On Saturday, I have a ticket to a concert, so I am going to go to that concert in the evening.
Perfect. That is our first future form, be going to. We use going to when we talk about a plan or a decision that we made before the conversation. Mia already has her ticket, so the plan is definite. It is decided.
Exactly. I bought the ticket last week. What's another example?
You could say, I am tired. I am going to go to bed early tonight. You made the decision in your mind before you said it. Now, what about Sunday?
On Sunday, I'm meeting my friends for lunch. We booked a table at a new restaurant.
And that is our second future form, the present continuous. I am meeting my friends. We use the present continuous when we talk about a fixed arrangement with other people at a specific time. You've agreed with your friends, you've booked a table, it's in your calendar.
So it's similar to going to, but it often involves other people and a specific arrangement.
That's a great way to think about it. I'm going to go to the cinema is your plan. I'm meeting John at the cinema at 8 p.m. is a fixed arrangement. Now, for our third form, Mia, you said the weather forecast looks good for Saturday afternoon.
Yes, it's supposed to be sunny and warm.
You know what? I didn't have any plans. But now that you say that, I think I will go for a hike.
And that must be our third form, will.
Exactly. We use will for a decision that we make spontaneously at the moment of speaking. 5 minutes ago, I had no plan to hike, but based on new information, the good weather, I just decided right now. I think I will go for a hike.
That really clears it up. So, going to for a prior plan, present continuous for a fixed arrangement, and will for a spontaneous decision.
Now that we have the grammar, let's learn some richer vocabulary to describe the type of weekend we're having. Not all weekends are the same. For example, your weekend sounds very busy.
It is. It's a very active weekend. You could say, my schedule is packed, or I'm fully booked. I'll be out and about most of the time.
Out and about is a great phrase. It means you are not at home. You are busy doing things in different places. This sounds like a very social weekend for you.
It is. But what about the opposite? What if you have no plans at all?
That is my favorite kind of weekend. I would call that a relaxing or a chill weekend. My plan is to have no plans. I'm just going to take it easy.
I love that phrase, take it easy. What kinds of things do you do on a chill weekend?
Oh, it's the best. I sleep in, of course. I might binge watch a new series on Netflix. Binge watching means watching many episodes of a show in a short period of time.
I am an expert at binge watching.
It's a great way to relax and recharge your batteries. This phrase means to rest and get your energy back after a long week.
Okay, so we have active weekends and relaxing weekends. Is there a third type?
I think so. Sometimes you have a productive weekend. This is when you don't relax, but you don't go out and socialize either. You stay home to get things done.
You mean like cleaning the house or doing laundry?
Exactly. We call those things chores. You might say, I need to catch up on my chores this weekend. You might also need to run errands.
What does run errands mean?
Errands are small, necessary trips you take. For example, going to the post office, picking up the dry cleaning, or going to the supermarket. So, I can't meet you on Saturday morning. I have to run some errands.
This is all so useful. We've learned how to ask and answer, but what if you want to invite someone to join your plans?
An excellent question. Let's practice. So, Mia, I'm going for that hike on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be beautiful. Would you like to join me? Or, more casually, do you want to come?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I can't. I'm meeting my sister for coffee in the afternoon.
That is a perfect example of how to decline an invitation politely. Mia started with something positive, "I'd love to," but, and then gave a reason. It's soft and respectful.
Okay, my turn to invite. Alex, my friends and I are going to see a new comedy movie on Sunday evening. Are you free then?
Sunday evening. Yes, I think I am free.
Great. Do you want to join us?
That sounds great. I'd love to. What time should we meet?
And that is how you accept an invitation. That sounds great. Or that sounds lovely. Or I'd love to are all fantastic positive responses.
Wow, from a simple Wednesday daydream to a full masterclass on weekend plans. We've covered a huge amount of useful language today.
We really have. Let's do a quick recap. We learned how to ask about plans with questions like, "What are you up to this weekend?"
We learned the key difference between future forms, going to for prior plans, will for spontaneous decisions, and the present continuous for fixed arrangements.
We learned vocabulary for different types of weekends, like an active weekend, where you're out and about, a relaxing weekend, where you recharge your batteries, and a productive weekend, where you run errands.
And finally, we learned how to invite someone and how to accept or decline politely. Now, it's your turn to practice. This is a very important question. In the comments below, please tell us, what are your plans for this weekend?
Try to use going to, will, or the present continuous correctly. Tell us if you are having an active, relaxing, or productive weekend. We are so excited to read about your plans.
And if you found this deep dive lesson helpful for your English journey, please support our channel by giving this video a big thumbs up with the like button and sharing it with a friend.
And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Mr. Guru English. We are here to guide you every single week. Thank you for spending your time with us today.
We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and an even better weekend.
Goodbye, and see you in the next lesson.